So some of you might actually recognize this build, but this is the ZNA like curb stomper boots. I decided I kind of want to make my own, but I'm going to do mine a bit differently than his. Obviously, go watch his video. It's, you know, where I get a lot of my old ideas. Either way, first of all, just got a pair of boots. These are just my regular work boots. They're 5'11" combat boots. Nothing too fancy. The ones he had the really thick tread with like the weird zigzags. They kind of look cool, but I've heard they're not great boots. They're going to need this piece of just stuff of a garage, this stuff with holes. Find them at a lot of hardware stores. This I actually got from my old garage door. It's a little thinner than his because it actually fits my boots a little better. Then, of course, some screws. These are just some 5/8 lag screws. Going to use those to hold everything together and probably some bit of epoxy as well. Going to start by taking the strip of steel and cutting it to your desired length, and then cutting the corners off so they're not sharp. The other thing I like to do is also put the metal in some vinegar to remove the zinc coating. It also gives like a nice dark edge, just let it sit overnight. It will make it to where it can rust. I mean, this will rust anyway, but just adds a little character. Okay, so after getting, well, most of the zinc coating removed from these, that actually took a lot longer than I was anticipating. But you just want to bend them around the heel of your boot here. I got this one done. I'm just going to do that one. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. Now that I've got the steel plate shaped, I'm just going to take my drill with marked depth and just drill all of these holes. Once the holes are drilled, I'm going to take this E6000, yeah, it's 6000 epoxy, stick it into the hole, and just like kind of fill the cavity with a little bit of this stuff, since these are hollow, and of course put a little bit on the outside. And take my lag screw, screw it in, tighten it down, and then just do this all the way around. So that's basically it. Pretty simple build. Honestly, the longest part is just getting the zinc removed. I've been wearing these past couple of days at work, like, 8 hours on my feet all day. And they haven't been too bad, so I kind of fear they might be a little uncomfortable with this, solid bolts through it, but honestly, I think it worked out pretty well. So, hope you enjoyed.